Thank you, sir. Namaskar. And he's our guru and entire panel here, and my Guruji, Tarun Sridhar sir, and all, Shukla sir, and everybody. Just to bring little attention of the audience, now we need to balance the balance sheet of animal husbandry image building. See, what is happening is, we don't talk about our sector or make loud noise in our sector. Few statements I make before I come to the field. How many of you feel that we are a 20 lakh crore sector? Around 12 to 14 lakh crore is our dairy. And I want all of you to talk from tomorrow. We are in poultry, TCS of livestock sector. TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. Use such connotations, then you will get eyeballs. Then you understand, oh, TCS hai kya? TCS mein kya hai? TCS is number one. What for what? Number one, global software exporter. We are equivalent to that. But TCS is giving employment only to 6 lakh people, but we are giving employment to 6 million people. Stop talking about our equity, how we are helping people. I'll make another statement. Value of milk is more than the value of rice, wheat, sugarcane put together. Put this sticker into your cars, put this sticker into your vehicles, put this at a status, then you will understand. People start questioning you, is it a fact or not? Then you will come to an understanding that you tell, yes, it is a true fact. We are almost like 12 lakh crores in milk, all put together it is 9.75 or something like that. These are the image building things. Finally, sheep. Suppose sheep rearing, I'll give you a model. 50-50-50. Salary is your 1.5 lakh per month. I have a model for that. Talk on business. Talk on money making. Then generally people will come. Me telling Shabashi to Ranade sir, Ranade telling to Shabashi or me, वो काम नहीं चलेगा. मेरा guide इधर मुनियाप्पा जी भी बैठा है, उसका मैं बात करता हूँ. Sir, I'll just take 5 minutes. How many of you know in this room about Harish Damodaran? Any idea? Please raise your hand. Harish Damodaran is a agriculture expert who writes in the column of Indian Express. I'm shocked. Nobody in this room. Sir knows it. And two, please raise your hands. So this is what happens. See, the agriculture expert writes so beautifully about balancing the Balance Act. I am bringing him courtesy to Harish Damodaran. I'll start talking about the same Balancing Act. I'll give you some numbers very quickly. 21-22, output of corn was 32 to 33 million metric tons. Demand was 28 million metric tons. Export was 3.7 metric tons. Come to demand analysis, 20 million metric tons of corn is required by livestock. In that 15 million metric tons is for poultry, 5 million metric tons for cattle. Human consumption requires 2 million metric tons. Seed is 1 million metric ton. Come to maize. Maize is a science. 72% is starch. I read other day Famson's presentation in IVP. I wish that everybody watch it. How this pelleting, how the steam converts the maize into a food by steam and energy with the starch. 1 to 3% is sucrose. Coming into ethanol production, please remember science. What is the science here? Fermentation of maize will produce 15% pure alcohol. First step. Second step, distillation will produce 94% spirit. Second step. Third step, once you got dehydration, you get 99.9% ethanol. This is the science written by Harish Damodaran. It is a fact. Come to analysis. क्या हो रहा है सर ethanol में लेके जा रहा है वो इसमें क्या हो रहा है देखिए. Do you know that 31.51 crore liters from 0.8 million metric tons of maize was produced in 22-23. Please underline. Only I think I will round it off. 32 crore liters of ethanol was produced in 22-23. Do you know what is the production of ethanol in 23-24? 287 crore liters. 24-25, 485 crore liters. Kitna makka chahiye? 13 million metric tons makka chahiye. Think about it. What is happening? This is how we have to learn about balancing the Balance Act. What is happening is 9 times the requirement of maize has grown. Almost, you see that ethanol has doubled into 9 times. Let me come to price. So what is happening? From 14 rupees, we are touching 25 rupees in maize. What is the damage? Collateral damage is soya bean. सोयाबीन ग्रो करने वाला कम हो गया, मेज करने वाला ज्यादा हो रहा है. लास्ट नहीं है, बट यू एनालाइज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. DDGS सर ने बताया, DDGS also is a very good point which you are coming. What is the DDGS story as per this document? Maize 28 to 30% protein आता है if you do the distillation and take this solid. In the rice 45% protein. But interesting fact here is in the maize DDGS the requirement देख लीजिए. maize कितना चाहिए मालूम है? Almost 33% of the grain weight of maize is DDGS. 33% of the maize grain weight is DDGS, and then 25% of the maize grain, rice grain weight is DDGS. Why I am telling all this dynamics is, this is the dynamics will play in your factors. Coming lastly with the requirement of DDGS, it is almost like 5 million metric tons. So ultimately what we want to look at is, Gagan, my colleague, is sitting here. We have put 0.5 million metric tons of maize annually we can import at 50%, 15%. Beyond that 50% duty. So what is my message for all of you before I wrap up is, gear up for the mission. I'll come to the title of the mission. Before that, I want to give you another simple analysis. So the analysis of soya, supply is 13.50 million metric ton, demand is 9 million metric ton. That means we are safe. Coming into the corn area, if you see, very, very scary. 47.18 million metric tons is the demand. The supply is only 44 million metric tons. Start thinking about future, what is going to happen. There is a surprise element in rice. What is that? 2 years rice is allowed for ethanol production. Think about if rice is not allowed for ethanol production, the stress will come onto the maize again. Giving you the numbers of rice production, we are very, very good. We are a begging bowl when we are getting independence. Now, do you know what is the strategy we are having? We are almost like, supply of rice is 150 million metric tons. We are so good. We are exporting almost like 25 million metric tons. We are very super exporters. So giving you match, 40 to 50% stocks we keep every year, 40 to 50 million metric tons of stocks. What is the consumption? Around 100 to 125 million metric tons of rice is the consumption. Finally, DORB, poor chap sitting in the room. So DORB, what is the help? Gagan Garg and Madam Alka Upadhyay and entire team of DHD, they stopped that from exports. This is valid till September 2025. So please bear in mind. The last one is additives. What is happening in additives? We don't have a manufacturing unit. Gear up. Start thinking like China. Can you produce a good quality standard volume? Final statement I make is, volume by large players, value by small players is a mantra for India. Mantra for India. We cannot say that suddenly cage hata do, anda ka price chale jayega 50 rupees. Suddenly organic milk produce karo, jo hum produce kar rahe 15 crore liter, wo produce nahi kar payenge hum log. All this, finally I want you all, thank you sir for your time. I want to conclude giving a challenge to CLFMA, my good friend Gulati ji, idhar nahi dikh rahe lag raha hai. But anyway, all are listening. Can we run a campaign? I was doing my maths in the morning walk. I went to Tank Bund. I was calculating, kitna paisa kharcha kar rahe honge for this conference? Any idea? My assessment is 10 crores. 10 crores. If 500 people multiply by 1 lakh, your travel, your stay, your logistics, and all that put together is 10 crores we are spending. Can we not spend on image building? Can we not spend on image building? One simple fellow, what? Pista ke liye advertisement dalta hai. Full page advertisement pista ke liye Times of India mein aata hai.
Mahesh,
can we not come with sir,
Mahesh,
one final statement.
2 minutes.
One statement, sir. Can we run a mission protein for life? Mission protein for life. Can we declare here in this conference, can we run a mission protein for life? Can we simply put no meat, no egg, no milk, mission protein for life with some advertisements, consistently spend 5 lakh rupees every week? 5 lakh only, one Times of India in Bangalore or anything, or 10 lakhs. I'm not discouraging that don't run this campaign or don't run CLFMA. Nahi to itna achhe se networking nahi hoga. So with this, I want to conclude my one small snippet which I give, mission protein for life. Thank you very much.